All right, so again, guys, just if you look up at the top, there's the finished one. So we need to have 7 boxes that are essentially 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So that makes it a total of 10.5 inches across and just 1.5 inches tall. So I'm going to show you guys how you can draw this. You're going to need 2 scales on your paper. So you do want to put the first one pretty close to the top. And then I'm going to put this other one about here in the middle of my paper. And I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so you can see the whole paper a little bit better. So, okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start by drawing a line that is 10.5 inches long. I'm just going to use my ruler. Make sure that you are actually reading the ruler correctly. Okay, so I just drew my line 10.5 inches long right there. And again, started my second one just in the middle of my paper. You guys should be putting it up here, first one up here at the top. And then I'll zoom into this so you can see a little bit better. To get the sides, what I do is I just turn my ruler, and see now my ruler, the measurements start at the very end of the ruler. If you are using one of those acrylic rulers, remember that those measurements do not start till it says 0. And you can see it. So it doesn't start, at the end of the ruler, it starts where it says 0. So make sure you're reading your ruler correctly. So what I'm going to do, since I have one of these metal ones, and my measurements start at the end of the ruler, I'm just going to line that up with my edge there so that I know I'm drawing this straight. I'm just going to draw my side here and make it 1.5 inches tall, right there. And I'll do the same thing over here on the other side. And I'm just going to turn my paper so I can get a good angle here with my ruler. I'll do the same thing. Now if you're doing, and I'll do this with the clear ruler so you can see how I would do this with the clear ruler. Since those measurements start at 0, there's a nice straight line right there that goes across at the 0 mark. I would take advantage of that. Actually, I'm going to turn it the other way. Take advantage of that. And I just line that up so it looks like it's all one continuous line, straight like that. And then I'm just going to draw that 1.5 inches tall right there, like that. And then the hope is that when I do this bottom here, that it is 10.5 inches, like that. Woohoo! Perfect. There we go. And then draw my line across just to complete it. Now to get those boxes, what you need to do is just measure mark every 1.5 inches up here at the top, just like so. So again, 1.5 inch boxes crossed. And then I'm going to do the same thing here at the bottom. Make my marks. Like that. And then once I get all those marks, then I can start just drawing my lines here to connect them, to make each box. Okay, so there's the finished one. So that's what it should look like. Let me zoom out so you can see them both together. Again, you have one at the very top and then one kind of in the middle of your paper. And that should give you enough room for everything you need to do.